People, please stop telling me about what Matt Jordan said about Porsha. Okay, I get it. He has a crush on Porsha. People, please stop asking me what I think about it. Because Porsha's, my crush and everything. Listen, Porsha is everybody's crush. I'm not surprised that Matt noticed her beauty just like we all did. Her beauty is like her booty. It's so big you can't avoid it. But anyways, Jesus, the most beautiful woman in the world, Porsha Williams, the star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9 and the star of everything that she touches, because she stays getting high for everything, has another admirer. I know what you're thinking, like, nobody admires Porsha more than you do, me. Well, that may be true, but Matt Jordan apparently has good taste in good tasting women. First of all, he bagged Kenya Moore, who's a dime, fine as hell. And now he's basically said publicly that Porsha Williams is fine as hell. But don't we all know that? Everybody knows that Porsha is the baddest. So here's what the good people at Bossip or Black Gossip, Bossip.com had to say about it. They posted an article titled "So Thirsty and So Rude, Kenya Moore's Ex Has a New #Real Housewives of Atlanta Crush." Now the story is posted on March 9th of 2017. Here's what they wrote. Boy, bye. Matt Jordan says he has a crush on Porsha Williams after blasting his ex for being an, quote, evil woman who, quote, embarrassed, violated, and flat out disrespected to him. Okay. Anyways, Matt Jordan's not done with Kenya Moore. The 20-something trainer was featured on Real Housewives of Atlanta as Kenya's boy toy, previously made headlines after he broke windows at Kenya Moore's manor twice and was arrested 4 times last year. Following that, he brought up those old claims that Kenya has married a Nigerian man that gives her money, and he met him when Kenya was hospitalized. Wait a second, does anybody know what Kenya was hospitalized for? Please let me know in the comments. I didn't know anything about that. I'm glad that she's doing better. Back to the story. Now, after Kenya's done her best to ignore him, Matt's taking things up a notch and showing some love to her arch nemesis, Porsha Williams. Excuse me. I just feel something whenever I say that name. Get it together. According to Matt, people, quote, stay hating on Porsha. Ding, ding, ding. I second that. Anyways, they stay hating on Porsha, but he likes her because she's so hood. Really? There's nothing hood about Porsha. I don't know why anybody would say that. Now I agree with Matt about how fine she is and stuff like that, but there's nothing hood about Porsha. There's something very good about Porsha, but many good things. But I don't view her as being hood at all. I think I view that as an insult. I don't think that's very nice. But I get what he's saying, though. I guess what he means is that she's so honest and real and robust. I guess that's what he means. But no, I wouldn't say she's hood at all. Anyways, what he said about her was this. He posted an image of her on Instagram where he said, y'all stay hating on Shorty. I'm a fan. I think she's the trillest. Shout out to Porsha. She's so hood. #Woman Crush Wednesday. He should have made her #Woman Crush every day. But anyways, Bossa went on to say, boy, gone. Fans are now dragging him for thirstily lusting after Porsha. Somebody named Dream Big Fafa said at Matt Jordan brand, man, you failed. Euro B posted a bunch of corn emojis, calling him basically a cornball. Beer Modesty said at Matt Jordan brand, I'm here for the comments. You're getting dragged for this one, buddy. Teacup emoji, looking eyes emoji. http://Rico said, quote, thirsty ass. According to Matt, however, he's, quote, undraggable. Matt said at Beer Modesty, if it ain't come from one of my peers, it's not a diss to me. I'm undraggable unless one of my homies chime in. Thank you, Matt. If some gay dude or some chick says that Matt is thirsty or has something else negative to say, like, let's just be real here, they may just be hating. Now, let me tell you something. As a man, a straight man, Porsha is the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world, and any man who's saying that Porsha is beautiful gets the cosign and the thumbs up for me, because he's acknowledging the beauty that we all should acknowledge, and we should all bask in the warmth that resonates from her halo. But anyways, back to the Bossip article. And yes, it only matters if the homies say it. I totally agree. Anyways, Bossip said the thirst is very real. Oh no, Matt Jordan is not thirsty for Porsha. Matt Jordan was just recognizing how beautiful she is. I'm thirsty for Porsha. And the thirst is real, and I don't feel guilty admitting to the world that Porsha makes me thirsty, and I quench my thirst sometime by just visiting her Instagram page. If I ever feel a thirsty moment, I'll just go to her Instagram or her Twitter, take a look at the most beautiful woman in the world, and then boom, I'm feeling good, and I can just get back to doing what I got to do. But anyways, Bossip asked, what do you think about Matt, quote, lusting after Porsha? Well, what I think about it is, thank you very much, Bossip, for that very interesting article, which was very shady, and I hate the fact that Bossip didn't acknowledge Porsha as the prettiest girl that they ever saw. But anyways, here's the thing, man. Porsha's so fine that see, a lot of women are in denial. See, your man will say to you, yeah, that Porsha chick, she alright, you know, she cute, she alright, she's pretty, you know. Blow it off like that, because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings. He doesn't want to get into a fight with you. He's gonna downplay her pretty because he knows that she's so fine that you ladies will feel very insecure if he tells you what he really honestly thinks. Matt, as far as I know, is single at the moment, so he's just gonna keep it real and be like, Porsha's fine as hell. See, some of us have a woman who's secure with herself enough that we can say, hell yeah, Porsha's fine as hell, right in front of our girl, and not have any trouble, because the woman that you picked was secure and mature. Thank you, Stacy. And we don't have to worry about getting into anything over it. You know, Porsha's my celebrity. Well, I hate to say that Porsha's my celebrity crush, because her pretty is something beyond the normal realm of pretty. Her pretty is like goddessly pretty. And it's like, Lord, why come this woman is so damn pretty? It makes no sense. But then she does have superior genetics. Her mama looks like Shaka Khan. Lauren's a dime piece. She just happens to come from a really good looking family. Apparently, the women in her family are fine as hell. And Porsha just happens to be the baddest woman walking on the face of the earth. It is what it is. So all men, whether they admit it or not, think that Porsha is something to look at and oogle over. Do you remember at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think it was the season 6 reunion, when they were mentioning, you know, they were talking about the women on the show, and Todd was just basically like, man, Porsha's bad as shit. He didn't say it like that, but basically that's what Todd was saying, you know. And Candy didn't trip about it because she knows it. I mean, look at this woman on your screen. Porsha's perfect. So was Todd being thirsty when he said that too? As a matter of fact, didn't all the men say that Porsha was the baddest? If my memory serves me correctly, all the men said that. So why is everybody tripping? If anything, I would look at you funny if you weren't saying it. But this is all my opinion. I mean, I'm a diehard Porsha Williams stan. If there was a country named Porsha Stan, I would move there. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a simp with the microphone. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Ladies, your man thinks that Porsha's the baddest too. He's just not going to tell you because he knows how you are. He doesn't want you jumping off he doesn't want you jumping off a bridge, heifer. But your man thinks it too. Ask him. Watch him start stuttering and sweating. He'll be like, oh, she all right, baby. You better. She all right. He's lying. Meat Magazine.